Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And that gets things running.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence.
Son Heung-min!
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And here's Shevchenko.
Might be...
He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. Mbappe
hurtling down that right flank.
he has found the way through.
And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. Oh, terrible.
And he shoots!
It's there!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yamal, he's Yamal! Oh, he's been caught napping.
And that was very necessary.
It's Son Heung-min! That was superb goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly...
Can he finish?
And that's caused a worry or two.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just...
Mbappe!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their third corner. Big header! It's hit the crossbar! That's going to go a long way. Rafinha! And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Danger averted for now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely pass, but he's gone for goal!
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy.
Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Brilliantly cut out. Buffon clears. And it's Costa Curta.
And Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Piqué. Costa Curta. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, that pass isn't the best. Piqué. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely ball. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Piqué brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And here's Shevchenko. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Alexander-Arnold. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good spread. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Las Vegas Lights really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played into space. Rafinha is onto this. He's picked his way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Rafinha. And he's had a hit! Too close for comfort.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Adrian.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 11. Son Heung-min. Number 18.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Shevchenko.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail.
It's Asa! An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Played into space.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. Piqué. Now Yaya Touré. Nesta. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gordon. Now it's Hazard. Rafa Silva.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And the pass is intercepted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rafa Silva. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Gets a good foot in there. Fernandes.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through,
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. He's delivered all right.
he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gordon. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rafa Silva! Sticks it away!
They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
1 minute added time.
And that has added a... And we hit half-time.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. Skriniar. Hazard. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Gordon. Now it's Hazard. Great chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Shevchenko. Yamal.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's onside. And he shoots! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Spread neatly. Ball's gone out of play. Thuram. And it's Yaya Toure. And he's in on goal. It's Son Heung-min! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Spread it left. Hazard gets into a good position. Real chance!
Ajax really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Yamal! It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Gordon. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafa Silva. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I think we're just about done here. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Ajax really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Las Vegas lights.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to...
Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened? Decent chance! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram tries to clear. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Son Heung-min, is there any support? Shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's free. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
Yamal! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precise.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Takes a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he spark a counter here? And that has been knocked clear. Played out to the right. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta. And it's Son Heung-min. Piqué is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Minutes has been indicated.
Spread it left. Goes for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner.
Shevchenko!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal, driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Musiala. Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that was vital.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Yamal.
He's having a go!
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that is a little undercooked. That's been slipped through. He's in a good position here.
Shot at goal! In for the pieces!
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Son Heung-min. Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 22,
Thuram.
Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Adriano.
Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, what a mistake! Tries to play it through.
And the shot! He's scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's gone for goal!
And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Minute has been indicated.
Time added on for...
And he's let fly!
And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ronaldo being applauded off here, having made... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Las Vegas Lights clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious lead. They'd identified that and never really let go.
And that's where we have to end it. From Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing...
He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Las Vegas Lights clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha.
Bellingham! Now who's... That's another chance! He's got a goal!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's Luis Suarez! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yaya Toure. Makaleli. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Goes for a shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front!
An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they're quick to get it back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Suarez. Oh, that was vital. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. And it's
Great chance! It's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again. And he's intervened well there. Yaya Toure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shevchenko! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So now the difference is 3.
Can he get on the end of this? He's going for goal!
Yaya Toure.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Goes for the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Makaleli.
Yaya Toure.
Here's a chance! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
They've played it short.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, super find.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Tries a shot! Costa Curta.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Rice plays it short. And this is...
It's Asa! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, what's he done? Luis Suarez! It's hit the crossbar! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho going vertical. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello everybody.
Cristiano Ronaldo producing yet another big performance, just as the
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Thuram. Nesta.
Looking for options for movement.
Oh, well played, well played.
Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba wins the duel this time.
First quarter of an hour gone.
And it's De Jong. Spread it left. Vardiol crosses it in.
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Saliba. Liverpool are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working well now.
Costa Curta. Makaleli.
He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And he's there to clear it.
Chance for a shot!
And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
De Jong. Rodri. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
And the score is 1-0.
Yaya
And Yaya Toure!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
2 added minutes has
The
been
most accurate
completed.
pass.
Out again for a throw-in.
PK. That is ended up in no man's land.
And there is the half-time whistle.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. De Jong. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Rodri. And it's McAllister. Good chance here! No, not quite.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Now it's Shevchenko. Son Heung-min! They want to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. Yaya Toure. Makaleli. Great ball, and he's in here.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to...
And a shot! Off the post! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Pedri. De Jong. And here's Mbappe. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And Shevchenko! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Son Heung-min with the short one. Goes for a shot! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
They'll have one final crack at it. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone loose. Well, that has not gone well.
Added minute has been indicated.
Makaleli. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Strong running down that left flank. Pedri. Oh, good read. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the 7th of June 2002 turned out to be a memorable day for a certain David Beckham. That image... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Piqué. Costa Curta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Back into the middle. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Goes for the shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko! About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal.
Yaya Toure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's not got that quite right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's a chance! Gets it away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's roll! And he has kept it out somehow. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and
There's the whistle.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Real chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Has a look and plays it forward. He's through, now it's Shevchenko! They've done it!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Nicely aimed pass.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Son Heung-min. And that has left him in a heap.
Pretty robust defending.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Alvarez just eases him off the ball.
And Bebeto sticks it away. Back to within one. Interesting. Simplicity itself.
Bebeto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Defending of the desperate variety.
And we have our very first corner.
Ronaldinho with the short one.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Mohamed Salah! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely special.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
So we're into the second 45. Raul. Nesta. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Lampard. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Raul. Yaya Toure. Yamal wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. Now it's Shevchenko. Bebeto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. He's making a real surge on the left. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a little off target. Threads one in. Makaleli, given the lift of his goal. Tries to play it through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yaya Toure. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. Bebeto. Played back in. Big chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Played out wide. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's played into the area. Costa Curta with the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 22, Johan Cruyff.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. Ronaldinho.
Brazil nearly...
Oh, what a mistake! He is through here! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the pass is intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now, can they get him away? Bebeto. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Las Vegas...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
The hugely experienced Hugo Lloris is looking as focused as ever, Jim.
He is, and that focus, Peter, is just one of his many outstanding...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. And Yamal. Shevchenko has it in a wide position. He's gone for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And back out it comes.
It's Son Heung-min!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Son Heung-min cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ronaldinho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Great chance! And again! There it is! There is the breakthrough!
Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, well measured. And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Another pass just keeps it ticking.
Shevchenko!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Son Heung-min. Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. Rafael Leao quietly revving up. Oh, well played, well played.
Added time.
No messing about. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Las Vegas Lights definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter.
And Shevchenko!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Nesta. Makaleli. Costa Curta. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Nesta.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely spread. Makaleli. And this is Ronaldo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Rice. He's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about there.
They just need to sort out their end product quickly.
Nicely ball.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been.
And he